Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, full Celtic cross, and as you know it will not resonate with all Capricorns, but I'm looking for new energies, hopefully positive energies for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, for those born in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. As you know, I always look for a positive reading, but if we don't get one, we work through it, you know. To see what the incoming energy is, and maybe I'll give a one card or couple card love reading at the end, you know, with the angel romance cards. But someone in coming in is not making a choice where they need to. They need to make a decision on where they want to be in life, whether they go with one thing or hold on to a safety net. They're just not wanting to make a decision. It's like they're trying to postpone it. They don't want to consider it. Current environment is the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding back. What's crossing it? They're a hermit. They're just not getting out there. They're just not wanting to speak up. They're just not wanting to do it. What is crowning them is the Wheel of Fortune. You know, their goal. If they go for this, if they do come out of holding back, you know, well, not really, because sometimes with the Four of Pentacles, someone's saving a lot of money too, so they could be going for the Wheel of Fortune, or what is crowning them that they should go for their Wheel of Fortune. They should go for things that will be going in their favor later. Foundation, you may be dealing with the King of Rods. The King of Rods could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Do not assign one sign to a court card. It just doesn't make sense to do that, you know, when you're reading for the masses. And this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you yourself can take on this energy, even though you are an earth sign. This could be someone who is trying to become or have more passion in her life, or needs to have more passion in her life. I find this person to be usually attractive in a mature way, you know. In the past, you feel like you didn't get any gain. You feel like you don't have any independence with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. In the very near future, you may turn down all options or offers that aren't good for you or that are confusing. And like I said, I'll clarify these and it can change the story up. So stick with me if you can. Possible future outcome or advice from the universe is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you can be dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but not necessarily so. It could be somebody that, it could be the universe saying watch your words, or watch somebody that is very sharp with words, that things don't get out of control with them. And like I said, I'll clarify. What is coming towards you is the Three of Pentacles. Someone's not collaborating because it's in reverse. They're not working as hard, or maybe they're even working too hard. But like I said, we'll clarify. Your hopes and fears, maybe you're afraid something will come out. Maybe you're afraid of deceptions. Maybe you're afraid of finding, you know, things out, something coming clear. Or maybe you're wanting something to come out. All different things. I'll clarify. And you definitely take a stand with the Five of Wands. You may come out of that hermit mode of not advancing, of keeping to yourself. And where before you kind of held back, you may not later with the Five of Wands. And we'll find out why in just a second. Let's go back to the beginning. Now, Four of Pentacles in the upright with the Hermit crossing it. Why are you there? For Capricorn. Why is Capricorn holding tight? And why aren't they letting people know what's going on? What is going on, really? Two cards, please, for Capricorn. Five of Pentacles there. Hangman. So it's a lot of stagnation here. Someone's just waiting. And they're trying to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy. They don't want to be feeling left out. They don't want to feel like they had enough. I'm feeling like a lot of you are holding on to your finances and stability because you're saving for a rainy day maybe. And you're just not wanting to put yourself out there like that. But you may have to deal with people that are trying to weigh against you on it for some reason. Hold on a second. I need to get a sweater. I am freezing. But you just need to realize that you're holding back on somebody. Maybe some of you are holding back on the King of Rods. Maybe some of you are holding back on the Knight of Swords, where someone can get aggravated and use sharp words. Or maybe you yourself will take on that energy and decide to use sharp words, you know. Let's go for your goal. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune's all about. It's also what crowns you, what the possibilities are. So the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is what crowns Capricorn. Why are you there? Why are you there? Queen of Pentacles, that could be you. Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Like I said, it could be Earth element. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you. But it could be that you're just not feeling 100% stable in your life and you're going for that Wheel of Fortune. You're letting that come in and you're going to let people know about it with the Page of Swords. And you may tell, an air sign that too. Someone's going to be straight to the point and very forward in what they're wanting in life. Now, the foundation is the King of Rods. The King of Rods is in the upright. Like I said, you could be dealing with a fire sign or someone passionate. And like I said, it could be you taking on this energy. So the King of Rods, I need 2 cards. Why are you there? It's the foundation of what's going on with Capricorn. Someone has hope. Someone wants to speak their truth. Someone has hope. Someone wants something from you. Or you want something from somebody. And maybe that's why you're holding back or holding on to what you have. Maybe you waiting on somebody or something. Because with that 3 of Pentacles in the outside environment, that could be more than just one person that you are dealing with. And maybe you're holding out for somebody else. That happens a lot. In the past, you feel like you didn't get a lot of independence, a lot of gain in your life with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there for Capricorn? I need 2 cards, please. Yeah, you want your strength back, and you want your overall emotional contentment. You're happily ever after, with the 10 of Cups. And that's what you're aiming for. You're going for the things you're wanting. You're no longer wanting to feel like you don't have enough. And so this really could be you going for it, with the King of Rods. Like I said, some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, but I said, it could be you having hope, passionate hope, and going forward, speaking your truth and going for something. Now, in the very near future, something wants to pop out. It's anxiety. Someone maybe wants to come in with anxiety. Maybe they're staying up too late thinking about things. But in the very near future, it's like you're turning down all offers that aren't good for you, that don't bring in the things you want. You're not taking in anything confusing, something that'll mess you up. So you're letting people know this, I'm sure. So the 7 of Cups in reverse, while you're there, in the very near future for Capricorn, what's going on? Yeah, you're trying to move on from a troubling situation and you don't want to take it. And there's that Page of Wands, that fire energy. Even though it's not like the King of Wands, it has like the same passion or passionate messages where they want to go forward with something, where they want to tell people something. And they're saying, I don't want to accept these cups. I'm struggling as it is. I need to move forward. I need to move on from a troubling situation, so I can't accept nothing that is not good for me. And you're going to let people know it too. You're going to be probably straightforward, like I said. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Knight of Swords. It could be the universe saying, well, don't bite everybody's head off, doing what you're doing, trying to go forward. Or don't let people aggravate you in some way, because it could happen. So the Knight of Swords in reverse while you're there for Capricorn is a possible future outcome or advice from the universe. 2 cards, please. Yeah, you may want to be careful of who you really argue with, or someone may want to be careful how they argue with you, because it may not bring success, and it may bring a tower situation. So if someone messes with you, or you or them, you're going to let people know that, guess what's going to happen if you try to get in my way, Things are just going to come crumbling down. So I think that you're going to be at odds with somebody, because you're going for the things you're wanting in life, your stability, your hopes, your dreams, because you've been left out before, not having enough for some of you for the Capricorns that I'm talking to. You lost out on finances. You lost out on possibly a happily ever after. Maybe you didn't have enough money. And now you got people making these offers to you that aren't good. And you may tell them, I'm not going to do that. And they may have trouble with that, with you stating your opinion. So if anybody's coming towards you and wants you to budge your way, they may receive a tower situation with you, you know, and vice versa. If you argue too much over people that maybe will get in your way, maybe, you know, you'll let them get too far in your life and upset your balance. So that's that too. But just don't let, you know, it's saying anybody that deals with this situation with you may butt heads with you because you're going to do what you're wanting. Now, the outside environment is that people aren't working with you. They don't understand you. They don't understand what's going on, and they want you to work in a different way with them. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse while you're there, coming towards Capricorn. If someone's disappointed, they're thinking that whatever you do is just going to bring bad luck. They say, don't do this. You're just going to miss out, and you're telling them a different story. So you got people going against your dreams where you want to go forward with something. Someone's going to try to get in the way, and they don't understand that you've got passions elsewhere, and you don't want to take no nasty offers that aren't good for you, like I said. Now, the hopes and fears is the Moon in reverse. Revealing things, maybe you want to see things clearly, maybe you're afraid of hidden things. It could be that you are trying to hide something, not necessarily in a bad way. You just don't want to tell everybody your business, maybe you're afraid it'll come out. I don't know, it'll be different for everyone. So the Moon in reverse while you're there for Capricorn, and the hopes and fears. And the hopes and fears for Capricorn while you're there. Yeah, you may have to drop something. It may cause a rift in your home if you go for your dreams. Maybe if you tell somebody you're afraid it cause arguments, and you may have to drop the ball on something with the that's the Four of Wands and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. In the end, you get the Five of Wands. I'm thinking you're going to state your opinion, state your truth to people and say, because there's the Ace of Swords, you're going to state your truth and say, I'm going to go for this. I'm going for my dreams. I'm going for the things I want. I'm going for good fortune. I saved for this. I waited for this. I kept it to myself. And now you may come out with it, things that in a way you kind of feared, but they probably needed to do it, you know, come out. And maybe someone will get like argumentative with you, and cause a bit of a tower moment if someone tries to stop you in your way. So the Five of Wands in the upright as the final outcome for Capricorn while you're there. I need 2 cards. And then we'll do a love reading after this. 2 cards, please. It's just telling me, yeah, what's going to happen is the people you're dealing with are going to tell you don't do something. It's going to cause an argument, and they're going to say your intuition is off on this. You're not feeling things right. You're not thinking things right. Someone may take advantage of you, and it could be that other people outside that you're already dealing with may try to take advantage of the situation by trying to manipulate and offer you confusing offers, and it may cause an argument. You are not backing down for what you're wanting, Capricorn. You're saving for what you're wanting. You're going for your overall fortune. You're getting wish fulfillment. You're getting what you're wishing for, but it is going to cause a little strife with somebody that may try to stop you in that situation. Now I'm going to give you a love reading. I'll be right back. Give you a love reading. I need a love reading for Capricorn. 3 cards. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Tell us more about Capricorn's love life. 3 cards, please. Safe to love again, so don't think you can't love because you're waiting on, you know, your financial goals to come in. It does say to open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it is safe. If you do find someone you're in love with or going to love, it's okay to love them. You may actually be dealing with a past life relationship, a soulmate, and I may give you a soulmate reading card. I have one there. I'll pull one. Find out who this person was to you, or we can get more information. So it's safe to love this person. And I'm getting a lot of past life situations, especially during Mercury in retrograde. We've been having that, but this should be ending, you know, by the time this reading comes about. And go ahead, I'm getting that for everybody. I'm going to get one more card here because it says flirt. Go ahead, flirt. This person is a past life person. It's okay. It's safe for you to love this person. This whoever you're meeting in the future or whoever you're seeing now. Maybe you think it's, you know, the person for you. One more card, please. I got that for just about everybody. And there's chemistry between you. So that it's okay it's saying this person is okay. And they were a past life person to you. And so let me get one card for the past life relationship and see what they were to you. Maybe they were something, you know, big. Maybe they weren't something so big to you. Maybe they were a friend. Maybe you served in the military with them. But let's find out, who are you? Who was this person to you in a past life? Or can we have more information about this person that Capricorn is dealing with? Whether new or old person, we know it's a past life, but maybe you haven't met this person in this life yet, you know? One card, please, for Capricorn. Ships. You met each other on a ship. Traveling. Maybe going from one continent to the other. But this is a person you had chemistry with. You met on a ship. Isn't that kind of cool? It does say that. You went traveling. Like I said, you could have been on a ship traveling from one continent to another. Maybe you worked on a ship. Maybe you just weren't even involved in the relationship, but you knew each other by meeting on a ship. Isn't that kind of interesting? And that is your reading, and I'll upload it as soon as I can, as you know. And I will talk to you later, Capricorn. Bye.